Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Tabata. So if you have not done a Tabata class before, we take an exercise and we work for 20 seconds and then we break for 10. We do this for 8 rounds, which is a block of 4 minutes. So what I have for you today is 8 different exercises. We'll take the first 2 and we'll alternate them for the first Tabata. And then I have some core work in between, such as planks and things like that. And then we'll take the next 2 exercises, do those back to back, and then I'm going to blend all 4 of them in for the third Tabata. We'll do that with the remaining exercises, and then at the end we'll have all 8 exercises connected together. You'll know them really well by then and have a good feel for any options that you want to take for those exercises. I have 2 sets of hand weights. I have my 5s and my 8s. We'll be using shoulder work, biceps, triceps, overhead presses, lots of variations for upper body, and lower body, I have squats and lunges. Down on the mat, we have some things like planks and push-ups, so make sure you have that available for you too. Let's get started with our warm-up. I'm not going to put the music up super high, but just enough for us to hear those cues on when to switch. But let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough for you guys. Let's take a nice big deep breath. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And one more breath. And breathe it out. All right, we'll tap the toes side to side. Tap, tap. Swing the arms. Just getting warmed up. Make sure you're going at your own pace today, please. Taking modifications for your body. And reach the arm across and press. Rotate. Just getting the body woke up this morning. Shake up all the cobwebs. And reach the arm a little higher. Stretch. Nice reach. We're breathing. Last one. Come into squats. Down, up, down, up. Arms crisscross and out. Crisscross, out. You can take those arms a little higher. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands behind the back. Take a little stretch for your chest. Look to the right side. Stretch the neck. And look to the left side. Release the arms. Take a little side lunge. Stretch over. And reach that hand down. Take a little stretch right through your inner thigh. Then shift your body to the other side. Stretch up. Hold. And then lower that hand down. Stretch the inner thigh right in here on that right side. Nice job. Bend both knees. Round the back up into a cat stretch. And then flatten it back down. Take a breath. And round it up. One more time. Flat back. And round it up. All the way up. Pivot to your right side. Push your heel down to the floor. Arms out, cross. Out, cross. 2 more. And then pivot around to the other side. Press that heel down. Stretch. Elbows back. We straighten and bend. Warming up through the elbows. Little stretch through the chest. 2 more. Last one. And come to center. Take a little march in place. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. So we should be feeling the body warming now, ready for that workout. Roll one shoulder at a time. Nice job, everybody. Keep marching the feet. All right, we're going to go into our first exercise for cardio. It's 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left, or a grapevine. We've got 20 seconds. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2 steps. 2 steps. Or grapevine. Now you're going at your own pace, adding any options that you want here. You can add a little hop, anything you want with your arms. 2 steps right, 2 steps left. All right, rest. Second exercise, pick up your weights. It's a row with the kickback. We're here, bent over row position. Pull the elbows up, kick back, and down. Pull up, kick back, and down. You got it. Working the upper back, backs of the shoulders, the triceps.
2, 1.
All right, we've got those 2 exercises. We'll repeat them 3 more times, 20 seconds each. Get ready for your 2 steps. Let's go. 2 steps right, 2 steps left. Grapevine is okay. Maybe adding a knee up. You can make this slower. Go at your own pace.
2, 1. Rest.
All right, weights are up. Row with our kickback. Feet hips distance apart. Weights at your knees. Pull back, extend, and down. Back, extend. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Woo! Nice job, everybody. All right.
1.
Rest. Okay, 2 more apiece. Make sure your space is clear for your cardio so you can move side to side. Get ready and go. 2 steps. 2 steps. Or grapevine. Good. Arms can come up. I want you to get that heart rate up. Let's spike it up there. Nice job, nice job.
2, 1.
All right, pick up your weights. Should be feeling that heart pumping. Feet hips distance. Weights down to the knees. Pull back, straighten, and bend. Good job. Try to get those arms all the way to straight. Squeeze the muscle.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right.
6.
2 more, 1 apiece. You can start whenever you get set and ready to go. And work. 2 steps right, 2 steps left. Good job, guys. Let's have some fun with this. Make it your own style. Good work, good work. Rest. All right, pick up those weights. This is our last opportunity here for our kickback. Nice neutral spine. Pull it up, kick back. Now, when this exercise is done, you're going to go to your mat as quickly as you can, and we'll do a plank from the knees, from the toes, from the elbows, or from the wrists.
2, 1.
All right, weights are down. Find your plank position. Hold it. So again, knees can be down. Elbows can be down. You can add any variations here. If you want to do some toe taps, hold and breathe. So this is a 1-minute plank before we go on to our next 2 exercises. Let's try to get that body as straight as possible. Pull the abs in and up. If you need a little break, take it and then come back in. Almost there, everybody. Looking about 20 seconds, 15 maybe. Whoo. Stay with me. We'll have a drink break coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, nice job, everybody. That's your first Tabata block. Grab a quick drink. I'll introduce the next 2 exercises. And again, they will combine a cardiovascular exercise with no weights, and then we'll pick up the weights for the strength training exercise. Our cardio exercise is reach, down, down. So it's high, high, low, low, with or without a hop. Your strength training exercise, we have a back stepping lunge, bicep curl to a shoulder raise. Bicep curl, shoulder raise. All right, I'll show you variations as we go. Get ready for your cardio first set. All right, so we'll start with feet about hips distance apart. Start to lunge to the side. Reach up, up, down, down. Go, 20 seconds. Up, up, down, down. Good job, good job. Up. Make this at your own pace. You're using your core as well as that cardio. All right, pick up your weights. Back stepping lunges, bicep curl, and a shoulder raise. Step back with the right foot, curl, open the arms out. Left foot, right foot. Good. Now you can bend your elbows as much as you want on those shoulder raises to make it comfortable for your shoulders. All right, there's your 2 exercises. Get ready for your cardio. Jump in there whenever you're set and ready to go. And work. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Reach and rotate. Nice job. Woo! And up and across. All right, there it is. Weights are up. Choosing the weight that suits you best for these exercises. Back stepping lunge and shoulder raise. Bicep. If your weights are light, you can straighten those arms out a little bit longer. Good. If this bothers your shoulders, you can bring the arms forward. Good job. Okay, we're halfway through. Get ready for our side lunge, high and low. Ready. And work. Up, up. You guys keep going. I have to grab a Kleenex. I'm going to do it really fast. Woo! I know you're working. I know you're working. It's this lingering cold. Okay, you got them, right? All right. Let's bring those weights up for our lunges. Bicep curl to shoulder raise. Work. Back and out. Good job. It's up to you how low you take these lunges. You can make them small or really take a big step back. Work the biceps and the shoulders. All right, there it is. We have one more of each. Get ready, set up for your lunge, high, high, low, low. Work, reach, and down. Reach. Good, you can slow this down. You have control of the pace. Up, up, down, down. Good job, good job. Okay, last time for our back stepping lunges. Pick up those weights. Okay, we have a side plank coming after this. So we have a 1 minute side plank on the right side before we add our 4 exercises all together. Breathe. Good job, good job.
3, 2, 1.
All right, weights are down. Let's take a side plank, your choice. So you can come down onto one knee. Hold your plank here. You can come down to that elbow. Stacking your feet all the way up to a full side plank. Our goal is to try to hold it 60 seconds. Good job, good job. If you have wrist issues, come down onto that elbow or hold your side plank like this, lifting the hand off the floor. Breathe, breathe. Nice job. Our goal is to stack the shoulders. This hand doesn't have to be up. You can relax it onto your hip. We are almost there. Good job, good job. Short break coming up, and then we'll put our 4 Tabata exercises together. 2 rounds apiece. Last few seconds. And rest. Okay, quick little grab a drink. And then we have 4 exercises back to back. Our 2 steps to the side grapevine, our row with a kickback, our high, high, low, low lunge, and our step back lunges. 2 rounds apiece, 4 exercises. Okay, space is clear first. We've got 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left, or grapevine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Work. 2 steps. 2 steps. Step together, step. Step together, step. Or grapevine behind. Step, cross back. Good job, good job. Keep that heart rate up. Woo!
2, 1.
All right, weights are up. We have our row with the kickback. In position, make sure you're set up with good form.
Prepare.
And work. Kick it back. And down. It's just 20 seconds. Good work. Squeeze that tricep.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, weights are down.
2, complete.
Second cardio exercise, high, high, low, low lunge. Get ready
Prepare.
and work. Up, up, down, down. Choose your own pace. Woo! Good job, everybody.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, weights are up.
3,
Back stepping lunges. Bicep curl to shoulder raise. Ready.
prepare.
And step back. Curl, raise. Curl, raise. You've got it. You can modify those arms if you need. For that shoulder raise, arms can come forward.
2, 1. Rest. Cycle 4.
All right, we repeat those 4 exercises one more time. 2 steps right, 2 steps left. Get ready and go. Now use the space you have in your room. If it's small, you're right in here. Or really create some space.
2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. Row with a kickback. Weights are up. All right. Set yourself up. Good form. Pull the elbows up. Straighten. And bend. Shoulder blades together. Abs pulled in. Good job.
2, 1.
Okay, last exercise on cardio.
6.
Your lunge, high, high, low, low. Get ready.
Prepare.
Here we go. Reach it up. Reach it down. up, up, down, down. 20 seconds goes by quickly. So really push it. Woo!
2, 1.
Nice job. Weights are up. Back stepping lunges. Biceps to shoulder raises. Here we go. Step back. Curl. Now you can leave those shoulder raises out if they bother your shoulders and just do your biceps. Absolutely fine. Working arms and legs. Woo!
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job. Okay, 1 minute side plank on that left side. So come on down onto your mat. Left hand on the floor or your elbow. You can drop the knee or come into a full side plank. We can lift off the hand if you have wrist issues and just hold it here. It's still a great core exercise. We're breathing. Woo-hoo. Nice job, nice job. Hold it nice and steady, nice and strong. Do as much of the minute as you can. If you need a break, come on down, that's okay. Hold and breathe. Drink break coming up. And then we've got 2 brand new exercises for our next Tabata. Woo! Almost there, guys. Take a look at my clock. Oh, you've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back on your feet.
Get ready.
All right. Good job. Quick drink break. Our next 2 exercises for cardio. We've got double knee pulls. So we'll be pulling the right knee up twice, switching, pulling the left knee up twice. You can twist it across. You can add a hop. So anything you want to do for intensity on that one. Next exercise with the weights is a squat to an overhead press with a tricep over the back of the head. You can leave that portion out if it bothers your shoulders and just do the press up, or we can just do the arm or the legs, not the arms. Okay, first one for cardio. We're up, your space is clear. Woo. All right, double knee pulls. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. Work. Up, 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 up. You can push the arms forward. You could twist across. Maybe add a little hop.
2, 1. Rest.
All right, that's the first one. Pick up your weights. Bring them to your chest. Step out to the right, squat, press above the head, and a tricep back. Out and back. You can take any of those layers out. Good. Do what feels best for your body today. All right, here we go. Back to your double knee pulls. Whenever you're set up, get ready and start, or take the full 10 seconds. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Now the knee lift doesn't have to be high. You just pick it slightly off the floor. You choose those arms.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, weights back up, squat to overhead press, optional tricep extension.
Prepare.
All right, here we go, squat it out. Squat it out. Good job. So if you're doing all the pieces, this is a nice compound exercise for the lower and upper body.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 4.
All right, we're halfway through. 2 more piece. Double knee pulls. Get ready.
Prepare. And
Here we go. Now, why are we doing doubles? It's more challenging on your balance. You can do singles, but it's easier to balance your body. All right, pick those weights up. Squat. Add your options with the upper body. Get ready. Step out to squat and back. Squat and back. Good. If your arms get tired, just stay right in here. Core is really engaged. Woo. Okay, one more piece. Double knee pulls. Get yourself set and ready to go. 2 knees on the right side. 2 knees on the left. I like adding a little bit of a twist. It works the core, the obliques. Good job, everybody. All right, weights are up. Last time for your squat to overhead press. Get yourself set. Step out. Good. Nice job. Woo. So we have a boat pose coming up for our core work. So set your weights down. Come down and sit on your mat. Your feet can stay down or lift your feet up. Hold boat pose. So you're leaning back any amount. You can add some variations, maybe turning one side and turning the other. You can hold behind your legs or keep your feet down or even hold your hands slightly behind your back. So make this work for you and work those abdominals. We're breathing. Woo! We've got our next 2 exercises I'll be introducing coming up after a short drink break. Good job, guys. And recover. All right, back on your feet. Grab a little quick swig of water. We only have 2 more exercises to learn. Our cardio is 2 jabs to the right side and a squat or a jumping jack. 2 jabs to the left side and a squat or a jumping jack. Second exercise is simply push-ups. You can walk over to your wall and do wall push-ups or drop down to your mat from the knees or toes or place your hands up on your couch as long as it's not going to slide out from underneath you. Okay, so let's go for our cardio. 2 jabs to the right, a squat or a jumping jack. 2 jabs left, a squat or a jumping jack. Guard is up. Let's go. 2 jabs. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Good. You can mix up those jacks and squats. Whatever feels best for your body. Okay, push-ups. I'm going to come over to the wall. Hands are a little wider than your shoulders. Step your feet back and go. Bend and push. Go at a nice, comfortable pace. Shoulder blades are down, abs engaged. Woo! I'm feeling these on the wall. Okay. 2 jabs right, a squat or a jumping jack. Get ready. Start whenever you're set and ready to go. Work. Jab, 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 jab. It's just 20 seconds. If you can get a couple small jumping jacks in there, that's fantastic. Okay, time for push-ups. I'm going to bring mine down to the mat from my knees. Set it up with good form and begin. Good job. Now you can walk those knees under you a little more to make it more doable. Woo!
3, 2, 1.
All right. Back to your double jab. Get ready. Guard is up. Soften those knees. Jab it out to the right side. Squat or jumping jack. Jab, jab. Squat or jack. Jab, jab. Squat or jack. Goal is heart rate up.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right.
Cycle 5.
Push-ups. Third round through, pick up the push-up that works good for you. I'm going to bring my hands in a little closer for tricep push-ups. Good job. Just 20 seconds. Those wall push-ups are fantastic, especially if you have wrist issues.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right.
Cycle 6.
One more round of each. You guys got this. 2 jabs, 1 jack or squat, and work. Nice strong arms. Jab, 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 jab.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, last time for push-ups. Come on down or up against the wall. Woo.
And work.
So our 1-minute exercise coming up is called the crab kick. So you'll be getting ready to sit down on your bum for variations of our crab kick exercise. Right after these push-ups.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right,
5.
come down on your mat, have a seat.
For 1 minute.
A crab kick. We reach across, opposite hand to foot. You can keep your seat on the mat or lift your seat up off the mat, reach. It's 1 minute. You're doing the one that suits you the best, especially for wrists. You're going to want to sit down on the floor. Good job. Rotate. Rotate. Not necessary to get that leg all the way to straight. You're just reaching across, working through the obliques. Woo! Good job. Almost there on this exercise. Just a few more seconds. Nice job, everybody. And we got it. Okay. Guess what? We're putting those 4 exercises together. So we have double knee pulls with the squat to the overhead press. We have the double jabs and the push-ups. We'll do them back to back, 2 times a piece for 8 rounds. All right, up in position. First exercise, double knee pulls. Add any variation that you want to with these. All right, we're ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Work. Good job. Working your balance, working your core, working cardio. Huffing and puffing. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, pick up those weights. Squat to overhead press with the tricep option.
Prepare and
Step out. Press up and back. Good job. Take out any layers that don't work for you. Woo! Working legs and arms and core all at the same time.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, double jab with a squat or a jumping jack. Whenever you're set up, you can begin.
And
Here we go. Jab, 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 jab. Nice job. Mix it up any way you want, guys.
2, 1. Rest. Cycle 3 complete.
Okay, we're push-ups. I'm heading over to the wall. Get yourself set up
Prepare.
and work. Looking for really great alignment. So this is our 4 exercises. We're going to repeat them one more time a piece.
3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Cycle 4.
Okay, double knee pulls. Any variation with your arms. Get ready to start
Prepare.
and work. Good. Focusing on balance, getting that heart rate up. Picking up your pace. Woo. Good job. Good posture.
2, 1. Rest. Cycle 5.
All right, what do we got? We've got our squat to overhead press variation. Bring those weights to your chest.
And
Step it out and back. Good. Woo. Nice. Going at a nice, comfortable pace.
2, 1.
Okay, double punch, double jab with a jack or a squat. Guard is up.
Prepare.
Ready.
And
Double jab. Squat or jumping jack. Good job, good job. Okay, push-ups last time. Get ready.
prepare.
Here we go with those push-ups. Down and up. Our next core exercise is from your hands and knees. It's an alternating spinal balance. So after these push-ups, which is right now, come to your hands and knees right here on your mat. You're going to go right hand, left leg. Left hand, right leg. And just swap them at your own pace, maybe with the breath. Our goal is neutral spine, so try not to arch your back or to let it sway. Keep your head neutral, your hips and shoulders squared. Good job, good job. Almost there, everybody. Keep alternating. Brace through those abs. Cinch the belly button up close to the spine. Keep breathing. Great exercise for the back side of the core. And rest. You can take a little child's pose there if you'd like. Okay, we have 8 exercises and we're going to now do them all back to back for 20 seconds apiece. Don't worry, you don't have to remember what they were and the order. That's what my cheat sheet up is on the floor for. So hopefully we'll get them all done in the right order. Take a quick little drink. We've got 8 exercises back to back, 20 seconds apiece for 4 minutes. Okay, so first one, 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Let's get ready to go.
Ready for Tabata 7.
Okay, we got this. We know these exercises. Take any modifications you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Work. 2 steps. Or grapevine. Anything you want with your arms. We have the bent over row with the tricep kickback coming up.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, pick up those weights.
Cycle 1.
So just a little demo. We're going here, here, Okay, join me. Pull back, extend. Next exercise is our cardio lunge, high, high, low, low with the arms. Yeah. Woo. Okay, weights are down. Make sure your space is clear. So we have our side lunge. Up, up, down, down. Ready, and go. Up, up, down, down. Reach, reach, twist, twist. Good. You don't have to touch the floor. Okay, pick up your weights. Back stepping lunges with a bicep curl to a shoulder raise. Get ready. And step back, bicep. Shoulder raise option. Good. Now you know these exercises, so really tweak your posture. Stand up nice and tall. Woo. Okay, double knee pulls. So you can pull the arms down, you can press them forward, you can twist. Let's go. Option to add a little bit of a bounce in your step. If you want to do a little hopping or stay completely grounded. Woo. Okay, weights are up. Squat to overhead press with an optional tricep extension. Weights are at your chest. Squat out. Press up and back. I know these Tabata rounds move quickly. There's a quick change from one exercise to the next. That helps us to work on our agility. Looking good, guys. Okay, double jab right with a jack or a squat. Guard is up. 2 jabs right. Jack or squat. Alternating sides. Strong arms. Boom, boom. Push-ups are coming up next. All right, set yourself up for push-ups. Last round of this Tabata. We've got bicycle crunches coming up after this. All right, lower and press up. Good form, good cervical alignment. Exhale as you push. All right, quickly roll over onto your back. We have bicycle crunches. 1 minute. Rotate, rotate. And you can also keep your feet on the floor and just bring one knee up. One knee up. Now these are not rapid fire. I don't want you to go too fast. Try not to pull on your head. Rotate, rotate. Looking good, everybody. Twist, twist. Woo. Almost there. Nice, nice, nice. Just a few more seconds. And come on up. Okay, one more drink break.
Get ready for Tabata 8.
We have one more Tabata. It's all 8 exercises, one more time. Or if you like a couple that are your favorites, you can do your own set during this final 8 rounds of the Tabata. So if you really like all the cardios and you don't want to do any more weights, then I want you to do all the cardio ones and repeat those. Same thing, if you'd rather just do the strength training ones, you can do that. I'll be with you on the 8 exercises from start to finish. Last time through. Okay, so we've got our 2 steps to the right. Grapevine. Starting whenever you're ready to go or with me on the music.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. 2 steps. Good job. Any variations you guys want to do? Make this your workout. Make it fun for you. Woo!
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, pick up those weights. Bent over row with the kickback. Set it up strong.
Prepare and
Pull those elbows back, straighten, and bend. Good. You've got these now. You feel familiar. You feel comfortable with them. Next one coming up. Our lunges, high, high, and low, low. Weights are down. All right, get ready to reach it up. And work. Up, up, down, down. Woo! Good. Really push your energy level, guys. Okay, back stepping lunge with a bicep curl to a shoulder raise option. Ready. And work. 20 seconds. Good job. Shoulders are down. Try not to hunch up.
2, 1.
Okay, double knee pulls. Get ready. We're already halfway through this Tabata. Woo! All right, 2 knees up. 2 knees up. Feel those abs working. Take your own pace. Okay, grab your weights, squat to overhead press with a tricep extension option.
Prepare and
Here we go. Take it out, up, back, out, up, back. Style it any way that works for your body.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, 2 jabs right with a jack or a squat. Guard is up. Here we go, jab it out. Good work. Stay with me, guys. We've got push-ups coming up, our last time.
2, 1. Rest. Cycle 7.
Okay, push-ups, either the wall or the floor, any style you want.
Prepare and work.
Down and up. Woo! Good job, good job.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, come onto your hands and knees. Our last 1-minute movement is a rotation. Reach up, then come down and switch. Reach up, come down and switch. This should be feel good for your core. You can also bring your fingertips to the back of your head and just lead with your elbow. We have flexibility training coming up next. For the remainder of our class today, we'll stretch everything out really well. Woo. Nice job, everybody. Almost there. Maybe one more on each side. And it's time for our cool down. Ooh, all right. Just have a seat right on your mat. Extend your legs out in a comfortable straddle. I'll turn our music volume down just a little bit. It's time to stretch. So let's take a breath in. Exhale over to one side and open up the side waist. And then reach this top hand toward the foot. Breathe. Walk your hands into the center. Hold. Stretch forward. Try to slow your breathing down. And then walk your hands back in toward you. Inhale up. Stretch over to the other side. Open up the side ribs. Then reach that top hand toward the foot. Twist. And walk your hands right into the middle one more time. Couple of breaths here. And walk those hands in. Bring the soles of your feet together. Butterfly stretch. We can press the knees open a little bit and stretch forward. So we'll get the inner thighs, the hips a little bit, the lower back. And then close those knees together. Bring yourself all the way up to stand on your feet. Step your right foot straight back and press your heel down into the floor. Hands come behind your back, chest expansion. So we've got a little stretch for your calf and for the chest muscles. Release your hands. Step your back foot in a little closer. Shift your weight back and then reach down towards this toe, stretching your hamstring just a little bit. Your toes are pulled up. And then we'll come all the way up and switch feet. So right foot steps forward, left foot steps back. Press your heel down to stretch your calf. Bring your arms up into chest expansion. Open up through the heart, the fronts of the shoulders, and the chest. And then release the arms. Back foot steps forward just a little bit. Shift your body weight back onto that foot. Pick up the front toes and reach down to stretch your hamstring. You should feel like your heart rate has come down. Your breathing is returning to normal. And then come on up. We'll cross one ankle behind the other. Reach that same hand up, stretch side, or bend this elbow and give it a pull to stretch your tricep. We did a lot of tricep work today. In our kickback rows, in that overhead tricep, and in our push-ups. All right, let's release that side down, cross the other ankle behind. A little bit of a balance challenge here as we side stretch, or we bend the elbow and give it a pull, opening up through the side waist. Couple more breaths here. Nice job. And release that stretch. Bring your feet together. We'll take a nice big breath up. Reach towards the ceiling. A little baby back bend. Exhale and swan dive into a nice forward bend, reaching down to both toes. Let your head relax and hang. And then soften your knees. Reverse your swan dive to come back. And we'll do that one more time. Big inhale up. And exhale, coming forward. Stretch the backs of the legs and the glutes. And then reverse your swan dive to come up. Last time. Inhale, reach up. And just exhale the arms by your side. Fantastic job today. I hope you had fun with that Tabata and how we put it all together. That will be on YouTube soon for you guys to do during the holiday, Healthy Holiday Challenge. So you can dial this one back up again and watch it at a later date. I'll turn our recording off, and if anybody can say hello for a minute or two, that would be fantastic. I would love to see your smiling faces, and have a great weekend.